ahead.
With this collection, I really wanted to sort of bring it back to about the woman. I mean, it's about, that quintessential feminine qualities. And I really want to make clothing that's so beautiful and poetic and strong at the same time.
No, it's so... I mean, unless it's so much money, but it's true.
Red?
Well, I think, certainly red has been on my mind for a long time. And I started the collection in October. And I also started working on the First Lady's dress in November. And I sort of had the color red on my mind for the latter part of last year.
And you like
the beginning of this year. And it just felt really right for right now. And I felt like, and given that both are my designs, it's important that, that I present a color that I feel like represents how I'm feeling right now.
Oh gosh, he and I are obviously very close. I wear him all the time. I think he's one of the most fantastic and special American designers, and I'm just really excited to see his show. So
I think he's really good at creating edgier looks out of really classic shapes using patterns and colors and everything. And I think this is a good example. It's very feminine on the bottom, but it's got a little bit touch of masculinity on the top, and I think that's so cool, so modern. Anyway, I accosted him at a restaurant, and I went up to him out of nowhere, and I just said, I have to say I'm a fan of your work. And he was like at dinner with his family, and he was so gracious about it, but he had no idea who this crazy girl was, and it was very funny. And then a couple months later when I met him, I said, that was me. I'm really embarrassed to say. It was not hard to get here. I was in a car, and I felt very lucky because the array of people I saw dealing with the elements on the sidewalk, if I had had my way, we would have ended up in this car with about 30 other people in it, because I just wanted to take all of these people whose umbrellas were turning inside out before my eyes and just put them in the car. There would not have been enough room for everybody, but it's kind of a thing. But it makes everything feel a little bit more wild, and for the fashion world, I think a little wild is totally fine.